YouTube Nation, Mayfair TV, a.k.a. Me TV, a.k.a. is Team USA basketball really un-American? That's the question I'm posing today. You know what? After what I've seen and the way they select teams, I'm going to say it is. And I'm going to talk about this, all right? Now, for those who don't know, we're just going to start right off the handle. As you know, thank you guys for, all the comments, kind comments you said last week about, my video, being on pretty much on national TV. But whatever. The fact is, guys, we really need to get into this because whenever something good happens, something bad comes right afterwards. For those who know what I'm talking about, all right? Earlier today, David Stern came out and said that there needs to be an age restriction on Team USA basketball, right? He says that you need to be 23 or younger in order to play. Now that's garbage as far as I'm concerned. Kobe Bryant even came out and said it's garbage as well. He said he's stupid for even saying that, and you guys on Twitter said, he may be fined for that, for saying that, and you're absolutely right. More likely he will be fined due to the fact that, as we know, players who say anything or criticize the organizations that they play in will be fined. Yet, the media wants them to be 100% truthful. Do you see the problem here? Now, here's the problem I have with organizations like the NBA, all right? Because instead of listening to the athletes, that help make you money, because that's what it is, they help make you money. If they say that there's a problem, why aren't you looking into it and saying, look, this is what we can do to fix the situation. Maybe we can make this better, our product better. And yes, it is a product. Understand this. No longer is it about sport. No longer is this about the Olympics or America. No, it's not. They do not care. They don't. You guys already know that the NBA is posing to have their own World Basketball Championships. And we already saw the reports about the only reason they're doing it is for higher revenue than they get with the Olympics. They do not care about the Olympics. That's un-American. But let's keep going, all right? Because I put it like this. The age restriction that David Stern wants to put in, I put this, all right, because you guys on ESPN, such a joke. Stephen A. Smith and Jalen Rose both come out and they disagree also with David Stern, but for all the wrong reasons, as far as I'm concerned. Because the dream team like that before wasn't 23 or younger. Say these athletes, they're young and they deserve an opportunity. Understand, making the age restriction like this is only to push the NBA's profile. Those young athletes, they're just trying to build up younger stars to replace the older stars. That's what it comes down to. It has nothing to do with the Olympics. Now, here's the thing, all right? First off, I already have a problem with the way that you select players to play in the Olympics, all right? Because this elitist, this elitist invitation-only thing is garbage. You are taking away free opportunity from other Americans to try and be an Olympian. Just like we have every other place where every other Olympic sport, you have to work for years and years and years. All right, setbacks and all, come back to even have the chance to become an Olympian. To take that away from people is un-American. You are monopolizing what this is about. And I wouldn't say monopolizing, abusing what the Olympic Games are about. All right? That's what it comes down to. I'm not trying to hear, well, they're the best option to win. I'm not trying to hear all that. All right? You have to have a free, open tryout. That's what it comes down to, guys. All right? Even if they are better, then let them prove it. Let them prove it. But you have to understand that this is supposed to go on for years. Now, I want to talk about this because since you're only about pushing your own profiles, David Stern, your own NBA players, how about this? If this is about sport and basketball, what about the athletes, the Olympic athletes, who are handicapped, who play basketball in wheelchairs for the gold medals? I don't see you pushing them. No, because it's not part of your organization now, is it? That's what it comes down to, see? And this is what bothers me, because like I said, the media talks about these things for all the wrong reasons, all right? They never pose the question on why this is happening. Nobody poses the question why, because I guess they're still afraid. That's what it feels like to me. They're afraid they're going to bite the hand that feeds them. That's what it comes down to. They've become comfortable. Stephen A. Smith himself, he feels as though he's bigger than the sport, when he's not. You have to understand, if things were opened up and you start asking questions, and it's not about, questioning authority, it's just asking questions in general. This will lead to something bigger. You have to understand that, guys. Understand that, I'll put for example, remember the whole Donahue thing where he came out and said that the NBA was rigged? And you notice how quick that was swept under the rug? You need to notice that? Because you know what? If it's true, and the NBA came out and said, we're rigged, or they were caught red-handed, you know what will happen? Jobs would be lost. Absolute chaos. Understand, it's not just about ratings, all right? It's buy rates. You have to understand, people who are experts in the field when it comes to journalism, understand they would be out of a job due to lack of interest. You have to understand that. People would walk away. People also understand. I also feel, many people feel that the NBA is rigged. But you have to also understand, you should also be supporting your local basketball. You should be. All right? But understand, guys, that this is just, it's become such a joke. I'll put it like this. Ever since they let in the big-time sponsors, we have seen nothing but pushing it in your face. And I'll put it like this, because they've abused what this is about, all right? Don't tell me, and I'll put it like this, ask you a question, all right? Say you know an Olympic athlete, and they work for years and build their craft, because that's what it is at that point. It's a craft. They build their craft for years to play in the Olympics. Let's say they get into the Olympics, right? Are you going to tell me, once they get into the Olympics, that they're going to destroy their diet and their body and their regimen with McDonald's and Coca-Cola and Red Bull, all right, and play in the Olympics? They wouldn't do that. That's stupid. But you know what? These commercials will have you think differently. That's what it comes down to, all right? So we just saw this not too long ago, and this is the advantage, the elitism I'm talking about, all right? In the Winter Olympics, Shaun White, Red Bull flew him out in the middle of nowhere to his own halfpipe so that he could practice. Do you think other Olympians had that opportunity? Do you think they did? No, they didn't. Understand that these companies have taken, these sponsors have taken over what the Olympics are about. I don't understand. You understand? The Olympics these days, all right, are about what? And they say this time and time again. You take away the politics. It's all supposed to be about the goodwill of the sport and things of that nature. Of course, we all want to win, all right? But, you know, not everyone can, all right? But you have to understand, guys, this is getting worse. And like I said, there is no reason why I should come out here and have to say this when you have all these professionals who have all this exposure, assistants, other companies backing them. You know what I mean? They can get the word out there faster than I can, yet they're scared to say something. It is pathetic. It's pathetic. Why does it take someone like me? And I'm saying this, all right? Because Americans, why aren't you upset? I also have to ask this because we've seen people all week, all right, and last week, all right? You found out that, you know, the Olympians' clothing was made in China. We had all types of meetings for that. Congress stepped in here. All these people who were so upset about it. Yet, you don't have a problem with the fairness and treatment of American athletes. Are you serious? You have to be kidding me. Why is one thing more important than the other? Oh, maybe because you have some stock into it. Maybe because, once again, you're probably feeling it's taken away from American jobs and things of that nature. But you have to understand, if you're going to be for something, then you have to be for all of it. You can't half-step. You get what I'm saying? You can't do that. I just don't understand why people haven't posed these questions. Why we aren't getting answers. The American public deserves answers. You want us to back you. You want us to support you. Yet, you won't answer our questions. And if, at the very least, you won't answer my questions. Right? I don't get this. I just feel as though there should be more people who should be more upset about this. I just don't understand that. Anyways, guys, I'm done. I'll talk to y'all then. I'm out.